देखो hello. Hello everyone. So I am Sankalp, or this video is about like a Q&A. So I'll be answering the questions that you have, and this is mostly for the freshers. Like if you are in first or second year, and even if you are like in third year or fourth year, or if you have any doubts related to placements or anything related to college, so those things you can ask here in the chat, and I'll be answering all the questions. So if you have any doubts, you can put them in the chat section. Hello. Hello. Is it fine now? Hello. Hello. Hello, 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 is the sound clear now? Hello, hello. Okay, okay. So now I'll be taking the questions. So the first one is from Piyush. So hello Piyush, and it is for the internship. So yes, the companies come in like after January also, in Feb or March. So you should like it is not like told earlier that which companies will be coming. So you just keep preparing, and there will be some companies that will come in that duration. So for example, if I talk about last year, so Visa came in around February, and then Morgan Stanley also came around December. So there are some companies that come after December also. So if you are like not have if you don't have any internship till now, so you should keep trying and just focus on like the basic things that are required in the like internship selection process. So that is all. And for this specifically for the internships, I've also made a video for all the companies that are coming for internships and for the third years. So you can check out that video. I'll add the link in the description later. So that was regarding the internships. And the next question is from Vaishnavi. So it is related to projects. And okay, so if you are in like currently third year, so you can do some projects also. So that is very helpful. So it should be related to some specific domain. So that can be either Android or web development or machine learning or cloud, blockchain, game development. Like there are many fields, so you should choose any one of them, whatever you like. So if you are not sure which field to select, so you can try out all the fields as I did. So I have tried like most of the fields that anyone can have for the project. So there are many videos on YouTube or any like free websites are there which are providing like tutorials for that. You can also check out some courses on Udemy for any specific projects. So from there you can do any project of any domain that you are interested in. And like anyone, if anyone is having any question, you can put that in the chat section below. And okay, okay, hi Riddheshwar. And your question is what are the important computer languages to learn from first year? Okay, so if you are currently in first year, you will be taught C and C++. So like C is the basic language which will help you understand all the things. And also there's Python. So whatever you like, either Python or C++ that you can choose. So the language is like not much important in interviews and all. So you can choose anyone, but if you are choosing C++ or Java, that is more preferred because in some companies, like very few companies, they don't allow Python, but that is like very few, and most of them allow Python also. So languages don't matter much. So if you are comfortable with any language, you can proceed with that. Either it is C++ or Java. And if you are having Python, you can have someone as backup as like either C++ or Java. So what I did was I had like Python as my first language, and if there is no option for Python, I use Java. So that way you can also like do the computer languages. Okay. So Rishabh, hi Rishabh. And is 8 GPA enough for sitting in online test in third year in VIT? Okay. So it is like most of the companies like they say 7.57 or 6 CGPA, or few companies are like 8.5. But with 8 GPA, like few companies may not allow you to sit in the first round. So like that is not sure. Like if more people have applied for that, so in that case the companies can increase the cutoff or the criteria for sitting in the first round, that is coding round. So it is like you can't say anything for sure. So sitting in any placements or internships also. Okay, hi Piyush. How did you manage CGPA projects and CP all during semester since it is very hectic? Some time saving tips. Okay. So what you can do is you can plan the things accordingly. So like you have college projects, college quizzes and all, exams are there, cats and fats. So in the like in between two cats you have plenty of time. So in that time you can manage these things like projects and CP or coding like and the other core subjects if you are in third year or final year. So if you are in first year, second year, then you should try to explore more things and more domains and more projects that you can work on. So that is regarding the project. And for the CGPA, so basically many people study one day before exam. So that is also fine if you are able to do good in exams. And you should try to like follow some good faculty or the materials that you are studying from. So make sure you understand it because it depends on faculties also. Like if you are following some good faculty, you will be having some better understanding of that subject. So that was for the college exams and all. And don't waste your time much in extracurricular activities or sometimes in clubs and chapters or like anything else. So try to utilize more of your time in productive things that can help you further. So, and it is very hectic, like before, just before the exams it may be very hectic because most like many faculties or many quizzes fall in the last week. So that is one week that is very hectic. So other than that you can find many like plenty of time to do other things also. And you can also do some courses that will help you in building some good projects and exploring new fields. And okay, Rishabh, so competitive coding rating matter during intern or placement. Okay, so for the competitive coding, uh, like if I show you my profiles, so I don't have much, like a good amount of rating. So if I talk about lead code, so in lead code currently I am having around 1600, and in code chef and code forces I have like less than 1500. So that is about the rating. So it doesn't affect you much because if you are able to do good in the coding round, and if you are able to do good in the interviews, and whatever the questions you have been asked you are explaining that well, and like one by like slowly you are proceeding with the time and space complexities and optimizing it. So if you are able to do this and explain all the things to the interviewer, and if he is satisfied, it doesn't matter much, because if I talk about on campus placements, it is not very important to have a good rating in any like coding website, but you should focus on at least one or two, so that you can showcase the best of your achievements. So if you are applying off campus, then you may have to like submit some extra things that you have done. So in that case you can submit the ratings of any respect on of any particular website, coding website that you are doing on. So that time it can help you for getting the link to the coding round or for getting any interviews. And also if you are getting any referrals from any employee, so they ask you some uh, like what all you did, and they ask you to give your resume and all, and the coding website, so that they can refer you. So in that case also, if you are having some good rating on any website, any particular website, so that thing you can show them, and on this basis you can also get a referral if you are having a good rating on any website. And it doesn't need to have any particular website, either CodeChef, Codeforces, or any particular one. You can choose any of them, either it is lead code, CodeChef, Codeforces, HackerRank, or any other. So any one of these will work, and if you are having a good rating on any of these, it will help you in off campus more. And basically it is your problem solving skills that will be helpful. So yeah, that was regarding the ratings for various websites. Okay, Anish, when exactly do companies come for internship in VAT? Okay, so if I talk about VAT, so most of the companies come are like in every month. I think there will be some companies coming in for internships. So I have already made a video for internships for third years, so you can check out that. And I've also explained like which companies will be coming in which months, and some of the criteria that they are having, and what is the process in which they are. So few companies are like for only girls, and few of the companies allow both of them. So it depends on the companies also. And the last company, like the first company, will be starting from July or August, and mostly it will be Microsoft, then Disho and all. And at the end, like maybe till February or March, the companies will be coming, and maybe in April also. So like that is the entire duration for which companies are coming in VAT. Okay, hi Uday. How important is clubs and chapters? Okay, so basically, clubs and chapters are not very much important if you are in the management or if you are like if you are doing some extra work that is not much required in your placements. And if I talk about the like this was the cons for clubs and chapters. If I talk about the pros for clubs and chapters, so it helps you in getting some good contact with some seniors and what all they are doing and how their placements and all are going on and what are some of the current developments in the software domains, like what all languages are being preferred, what all tech stacks are being like selected by different companies. So all these things you can get to know in the clubs and chapters. But if you are finding it difficult to manage the time, like manage time between clubs and chapters and your academic, then I don't suggest you to join any of those, because your academics is more important, and if you are not having a good CGPA, you won't be able to sit in companies. So that is the most important thing. And if you are able to manage time for clubs and chapters also, then it is suggested that you can join. But at the end, it is not compulsory for anyone to join clubs and chapters. But if you are joining, it will help you in the final rounds of any companies, like if they are having any managerial round or any HR round. So in that they ask situation based questions. So if you are in any part of a club or chapter, so in that you'll be having some of the experiences related to that. So for those questions, it is helpful that you can answer that questions in a better way. So yeah, so that was for the clubs and chapters. Okay, Rishabh, if I make project with one or two more people, can I mention it in my resume? Okay, yes, you can mention that in your resume because it is very difficult to make that many projects alone. So the main thing that you should keep in mind when you are mentioning any project is that you should know all about the project, like what tech stack you used, what was the problem statement, why you built that project, what is new in that project, and how it can help other people, like how your project is useful for others. So you should keep in mind for all these things. And if I ask you to explain any project, so you should be like comfortable to speak around 10-15 minutes only about that particular project. So if you are good with all these things, then it is fine to like mention any number of project, like any project that you have done with your friends in a team. So that is not much important whether you are doing it in a team or all alone. So if you are understanding all the project completely, then you can mention it in your resume. Okay, hi Riddeshwar, how to get prepared for internships? Okay, so like if you are in your first or second year, then you have good amount of time to prepare for internships. And if you are in your first year or second year, you can apply some off campus internships in some small companies or startups, so that you get to know the culture and how the work is done in any companies. And for internships, like first thing is to have a resume. So you should start building your resume from first year so that you can improve on it with time. And you can also get some free resume templates from many different websites, so you can choose any of that. And I had used latex, that is overly, for my resume. And you can choose like any format. So that is the first thing. And in resume you should mention some good projects and all, some work experience, or if you don't have any work experience, you can mention some certifications or some courses, college courses that you have done. So all these things you can mention here in the resume. And then finally you can apply on the job portal for that company, because for colleges in first year second years, they mostly don't allow you to sit in the internships, because that is mostly for third years. So in that case you can try to get some referral from any employee, like current employee of that company, So in that way you can apply for internships. And for preparation, the first thing is coding part. So that is the basic DSA, like whatever you have learned in the colleges, and some more that you can practice on any coding websites, like Lead Code, CodeChef, Codeforces, and all. So that is for coding, and then they may ask some projects for that. So, and also some core subjects that you may have studied, that is like OS, DBMS, and all. So these things also they may ask. And if they are very projects specific companies, so you should focus on the tech stack that they are using. So based on that, you can prepare for the internships. Is okay. Hi Himanshu, is 8 months enough for Amazon? I have just started learning DSA. Okay, so basically 8 months is a lot of time in which you can prepare for any companies that you want. And if you are currently in second year or first year, so like if you are in second year and you are trying to apply for Amazon next year, so you have good amount of time, and you can focus on some coding websites like LeetCode and all. So from that you can get to improve your coding skills. And apart from that, you need to have some good projects and all in your resume, so that will help you get good, like that will help you get an edge in the interviews. So yeah, the projects, and then the certificates if you have from any like website for any particular skill, so all those things you can put in your resume. Okay, hi Vivek, third year, third sem. Okay, don't know development of any type. Should I learn dev or some project before end of my fourth sem for on-campus intern role? Only DSA build. Okay, so like the first thing is DSA if you are applying for any internships. So that should be the first priority. And for development, you should have some projects that you have worked on and that you can like show in front of the interviewer. So if you don't have any good projects till now, so I suggest you to have some development experience in any of the domain that you are interested in. And for the projects, you can select any domain that is either web development, Android, ML, AI, and maybe cloud, blockchain, anything, or game development, 3D modeling, and all. So there are like plenty of projects that you can work on, and you should try to work on the projects that you are interested in and that you want to do like even later. So if you don't have any good projects till now, you should try to do development for now and have some 2 3 good projects so that you can put up in your resume, and that will be very necessary for the interviewer, like if you are talking to the interviewer, because they like many times they are asking about the projects that you have done, and you need to explain all the things that you did in the project. So in that way projects are also very important for any internship or for any selection from any company. Okay, hi Samyak, I'm a fresher. What certification and from where should I do? Please tell. Okay, so if you are looking for certificates, there is one website that is Coursera. So you can check that website, and you can also try for Okay, so there is an option of financial aid. So that one you can apply if you are from college. So in that you are getting the certificates for free. Yeah, and in that you are getting the certificates for free, and that one will be very helpful. And you should select the courses that you want. So for example, if you are trying to improve your DSA or data structures, algorithms things, or if you want in machine learning or cloud, web, anything, so that way you can search in this and you can find any courses, and then you can apply for the financial aid. So that way you will get uh, the certificate for free. And if you are not like for the financial aid, it takes some time, so you should apply it, I think, around 1 month before. And if you are not willing to apply for financial aid, you can also do the 7-day free trial. So in that also you can get uh, certificates from this. And then there is another website, that is Udemy. So in this also there are like plenty of courses from various fields. So if you are not happy with Coursera, you can try this website, and here there are many uh, different courses, and they are very cheap. So if you have, so like it is less than 1000 for any course, like few courses are in 300, 400 or 600 or 700. So in this website also you can do some online courses, and that will also give you some certifications. So I think that will be enough for the certificates that you want to mention. Yeah, hi Kushagra. Can you say students sit in or super dream tech companies like Microsoft, eShop, PayPal, etc.? Okay, so till now, like most of the companies had allowed EC students also. So you can sit in super dream companies also, and mostly like few companies they don't allow EC, they just allow CSE and IT students. But then it depends on the companies also, and for companies like Microsoft and eShop, so you can like sit in those companies even if you are from EC branch. So that won't be a problem because of the branch. So make sure you are good in like problem solving skills and the core CS subjects that are mostly asked in the interviews and all. And even for the coding round, they can have some MCQs based on this. So if you are good in all these things, you can definitely sit in those companies and get and crack the companies and get the offers. So the branch is not uh, like it is not a difficulty if you are from different branch other than CS. So you can also sit in the those companies. Okay, Rishabh, can I show project made in a course from sites like in your resume, or should I make my own? Okay, so for the projects you can do from any website, and you can put that in your resume if you are doing it on your own, and that won't be a problem if you are doing from any other website, if you are able to like learn all the things that are required for that project, and if you can do that project on your own, like without the help of that course, then you are like good to go with that project in the resume also. So yeah, that will be fine if you are adding that projects, those projects in your resume. So it won't be a problem because mostly they are asking just about the projects and not from where you had done. So even if you like say that okay, I have done this course in some online course, it won't be a problem. So if you are able to explain all the things related to the projects, so like the tech stack, why you choose that project, and what is the use of that project, and how you can improve it in future. So if you are able to answer all these things, and then I don't think that there will be any problem if you are mentioning that in your resume. Okay. Okay. Hi Sham. Internship is necessary for getting jobs. Okay. So like internships is not necessary because there are many people who are getting job offers from various companies even if they don't have any internship. So internships is not necessary, but if it is there, it is helpful for you, because if you are having some previous experience at any company, so that will be beneficial for the company you are trying to join, because you already have some experience in any company, that how the companies work and how the projects are done there. So if you are having some internship experience previously, it will help you in getting new jobs. But if you don't have, you can definitely work on the projects and all, so that you get an internship and then finally a good job also. So for jobs it is not necessary, but you can always do internships. So there are many websites like Internshala, and also on LinkedIn you'll find many internships that are open. So in that you can apply, and then you can get some internships, and then it will also help you in getting job. But it is not necessary that you should have internship and then only you will get a job. So that is not important. That is not required that you should have an internship. And if you don't have an internship, you can have some projects, so that you can explain your development thing, that okay, you have developed some projects, and now you can be like, you can join any company, because in companies mostly they are doing development, like developing any projects and all, any product and all. So in that way also the projects are going to help. So you should try to focus more on the projects if you don't have any internship for now. Okay, hi Avinash. How to start now? Placement preparation. I am from final year student from tier 3 college. Okay. So so mainly if the companies are visiting your college, so then like you have a good chance of getting a job. And if you are like, if the companies are not coming to your college, then you can always apply for off campus things, off campus placements, and there are many companies that are hiring off campus. And if you have a 4 to 5 months of time, so in that case, if you are like having a good understanding of the DSA concepts, or the theory part at least, then you can move with coding. So that will basically take around 1 month if you are like, if you don't have any theory for that, if you don't know the theory. And for the theory and coding, it will take around 1 to 2 months to understand, like to learn all the basic theory for DSA, and then have some good like practice on the coding question. And then you should focus on the core subjects, that like operating systems, database, networks, So these are some of the subjects that are more important. So like for each subject, if you are giving 2 weeks, then it will be around 1.5 months. So that will be, I think, enough. So that will be around 3 to 4 months if you are doing it even slowly. So in this time you can focus on these things, and also you can try to do some 2 to 3 projects if you don't have good projects that you can mention on your resume. Okay, can I try off campus in April May for 2021? Okay, so like I don't have much idea about all the companies, but there are many companies that hire from January to June, like in between this time. So in this time you can apply for many companies. So I'll try to find the list for all those companies, and I'll be making a separate video, or I'll be posting that in the Telegram group. So you can check that. And yes, there are some companies that hire in April May also for 20 freshers. So you can try that time also, so that is not a problem. And for now you can take some 3 to 4 months time, and you can prepare on DSA course year subjects and some projects also. So these are some of the important things that are required mostly for placements. What is the minimum? Okay, hi Rebel. What is the minimum CGPA and VAT for super premium companies? Okay, so it depends on the companies. Like some companies have 7.58 or 8.5, some have 6 also. So that is not a problem. But it is like not fixed. But if you are having 9 or 9 above, then like more than 9 CGPA, so then it is like fine. You won't have much problems, and you'll be able to sit in like more than 99% of the companies if you are having 9 CGPA. So if you are having 8.5, then like 80 to 90% companies you'll be able to sit, and like it basically decreases with CGPA. So you should have a good CGPA. If you are in your first or second year, you should try to improve it and make it 9, so that you are able to sit in all the companies, or most of the companies that are coming to the college. Okay, hi Harshit. In 5th SEM, my CGPA is 8.0 CSE. Is this fine to sit in all the companies? I've heard that the companies filter students afterward based on the CGPA and after keeping their cutoff low. Yes. So yes, this is possible because, for example, if a company is putting their CGPA cutoff as 7, and then there are many students that are applying for that, and if they are able to pass the coding round, so then they have to take interviews for so many students. So in this case, they increase the CGPA cutoff, and if they had 7, they will now put 8, or if they have 8, then now they can increase it to 9. So in this case, the companies, like some companies do like this. So if you are having 8 in 5th semester, I think you have 2 more semesters, like 5th and 6th you have now, and the the placements will be starting in 7th semester. So in these 2 semesters, you should try to increase it as much as possible. But even with 8 CGPA, I think you will be able to sit in most of the companies, like more than 60-70% companies will be able to sit in the first round. And then sometimes it is also luck that the companies that you are able to clear the first round, and that has low cutoff also, because sometimes if you are able to clear the coding round of any company, but the cutoff is like increased now, and then you will be filtered out, and you won't be able to sit in for the next rounds. So there are some companies that can do like this. So it is always suggested to have good CGPA. And the variable thing, the CGPA, like it can be variable because they can have some low CGPA cutoff initially, but then after the coding round or even after interviews, some companies increase the CGPA cutoff. So that thing is like not so good, but You should try to focus also on the skills, because once you are into the interviews, then your CGPA won't matter much, and then you have to like showcase yourself with the resume and projects and all the skills that you have. So like after the coding round, if you are into the interviews, it is up to you that you are able to clear it or not. So CGPA is important in the initial stages, like if you are applying for the companies and if you are able to clear the coding round or not. So CGPA is like restricted till that point. Okay, hi Ritik. Is doing MTech in VAT is good, and which all company come for MTech student? Okay, so I don't have like much idea for MTech students, but there are many companies which are giving a good CTC for MTechs also, and I'll be making a separate video for the MTech companies that are coming to various colleges. So in VIT, if you are doing MTech, then also like you have some very good companies that are coming. So in that case also you have many good opportunities that for the companies and all. And for various branches, like there are many companies that are coming for different branches. So in MTech also, like you have good opportunities for this placements. Yeah, hi Karthi. What is cutoff CGPA required for the highest job offer? If I have it, I should be able to sit in all companies. 9 plus enough to sit in all companies. Okay, so there is not any like fixed CGPA number that is required to sit in all the companies, and it depends from companies to companies. Like if you are having a 9 plus, it is like you can sit in most of the companies, and it is like more than 99% of the companies you can sit for. And there is like very few companies which put a cutoff of 9.2, 9.3, and so on. But if you are having 9 plus, even 9.01, 9.02, then also you can sit for more than 99% of the companies. So if you are having 9 plus, you don't need to have any worry. Like you don't need to worry for the cutoffs and all. You'll be able to sit in most of the companies, so you can now focus on other things for the placements. Okay. Hi Avinash, please make a list of companies which is easy to crack as compared to FANG, with less technical rounds and good package. Okay. So I'll try to like collect some data for this, and I'll try to make a video maybe by next month for these things, and I'll note it down for the upcoming videos. Okay, high rebel, which semester CGPA is important? Okay, so CGPA is like the average of all the GPAs that you have for previous semesters, and if you are having any like whatever CGPA you get in your first semester, it is like mostly the same with plus minus I think 0.25 or zero point 0.3 for the last semester also. So if you are able to get good CGPA in good GPA in first semester, I think that will be very much important for the next semesters also. So for me, I think first semester is the most important for GPA, because that will be deciding how much you'll be getting in the last semester. Okay, hi Sanjay. How is VIT according to you? Okay, so VIT, I think it is a good college because you get many opportunities here, and for the academics also it is like very good because there are many faculties which are very good in teaching. And then you have extracurricular activities like sports and all. There are many clubs and chapters that you can join. Then for the placements also you have many good opportunities, and then you have also one semester abroad or 2+2 program, and there are many more things that they are providing. So I think it is a good college, like good private college, if you are considering it like inside India. So I think overall it is good. Okay, hi अक्षय, मैं अभी BCA सेकेंड ईयर में C++ एंड DSA कंप्लीट किया है, अभी कम्पिटिटिव कोडिंग कर रहा हूँ। क्या थर्ड ईयर में SD इंटर्नशिप ट्राई कर सकते हैं प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनी? ओके, So I think BCA is for 3 years. So BCA में अगर हम लाइक प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनीज के लिए अप्लाई कर रहा है तो मोस्टली आई थिंक जो कंपनीज है वो शायद थर्ड इयर्स में लाइक फुल टाइम प्लेसमेंट्स के लिए ले रही है. तो आफ्टर सेकेंड ईयर वी कैन ट्राई फॉर दैट. And there are many companies who are giving internships. They also take BCA people, so you can apply in those companies. And I don't have much idea about the like final year, like how what all things we can do. But for internships, like after second year, you can do internships of 2 months, I think, in the summer break. So that time you can do internship in any company, and then you can get a PPO also if you are doing good in the internship. So in that way you can target any product based company and you can get into that. Okay, hi Kartiration. Does CGPA matter after coding round? Like as it is big with CGPA we considered while shortlisting in other rounds. Okay. Okay, so CGPA is like more important in the initial stages, that is like when you are applying for coding round and after the coding round. So like till this point most of the part of CGPA is done, and there are very few companies that are shortlisting in the interviews after after the interviews based on the CGPA. So if you are into the CGPA, if you are into the interviews, so then CGPA is not very important because uh, that CGPA doesn't affect much, and you can like focus on your skills after the interviews. So in that way, like CGPA doesn't play a big role in interviews. So it is only till the coding round. So that was for CGPAs. Okay. Can you explain the grades given for a subject by showing an example? Okay. So okay. So for the grades, uh, it is mostly based on the average of that class and the standard deviation. So if you are getting 80 less than 80, you can't get A's grade. Because for getting S grade you have to get at least 80 marks, and then if the average is around 70 and the standard deviation is around 10, then around 80 plus will be getting S, and then around 8 or 9 will be the slot size, that is 80 plus is S, and then 71 or 73 to 79 can be A, and then 67 to 72 will be B, and so on. So based on this the grades are decided. And if we are talking about the internal marks, so then we have CAT and FAT. So CAT will be like 30, and then quiz and DA will be 30, and then fat will be the remaining 40. So in this way the 100 marks are decided. Okay, Sanjay, is EVS counted for GPA or CGPA? Okay, so like when I was in first year, it was counted for GPA, and like if you are getting good marks, you can get S and then A. And like for now, I'm not sure about that, but I think mostly it is now cancelled and it is like now